come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death. Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a post-move stream where I'm already stressed the fuck out because technical difficulties were happening left and right as usual. But that's typical of a Thursday stream. But, on the bright side, move has been completed.
Yeah.
So most of things should return to normal scheduled streaming again. I'm like glancing at everything because I'm just waiting for something else to screw up. It's only ever Thursdays. Sundays almost always go without a hitch, and it's comedic. Like, I'm actually pretty upset how Thursdays never go smoothly, but Sundays are just immaculate. They always go perfectly, but never, like, today. Never Thursdays. Which is frustrating. But yes, hello everyone. Do you remember where we last left off for ease?
We last left off with the with a special guest appearance from Adol 1, as he and Adol A were both navigating different parts of the same dungeon together, only for it to end with Aprelis getting murked and finding out what the hell is up when other Adol got knocked out before he could meet Dogi, leaving us to wonder what the fuck is happening in this city. Why is Shadowlord at the core of it, apart from the fact that he seems to want a revolution? And what's gonna throw down from there with the aloof leader of the Monstrum's dead and all that shit?
And then Shadowlord walks into the room and just goes, -2. And then walks away and refuses to elaborate.
And as he just walks out, you can hear fucking Credo just shouting from the back, yeah, 50 points to Gryffindor and all that bullshit. You never did grow out of that phase, you cunt.
Renegade just going, no one's ever explained that! It's literally for 2 specific streamers! I finally looked up what the fuck all that's about. People going into random streamers' chats and just going -2, or +2, +5, and all that shit. It's literally a thing long done from Germa and another streamer where they were extending the length of their streams based on how good their jokes executed.
Oh.
And the plus whatever number is how many minutes they have to stream in addition. And apparently it stuck so aggressively that a bunch of people were just that people are just now doing it and refusing to explain it. So much to the point that somebody posted on Reddit about it, and somebody's like, yeah, it's just really cringe. People shouldn't do that. And like 30 comments to that response is -2. All the way to like, the screen was pretty much just scrolling with everybody saying -2.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking good. What? Yes.
See, without that context, I would have thought that they were saying how that they were talking about frames on block.
I mean, yeah, when it comes to fighting games, yeah, the plus and minus definitely means frame data. I'm also having to get a bunch of things like rearranged on my desk because I have a new microphone arm because the other microphone arm wouldn't fit anymore. So if you hear me adjusting the mic constantly, that's why. Okay. Throat's a little phlegmy today, damn.
Yeah.
The controller not gonna work?
I also don't hear game audio.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Give me a minute. Oh, it's because it's not. That's done.
There we go.
Oh, and yes, there will be a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough at some point. I'm actually going to be playing through it by myself first, and then we're gonna do a Dark Hunger run like once I cleared the game.
I think it's Dark Urge, not Dark Hunger.
Dark Urge, whatever.
All right, yep, and we are in the thick of it.
Yep. Kicking right in with depression music. I also got to correct my thing.
The Dandelions theme was never the happiest anyway, but yeah, let's see how people are doing.
I'm already put in the jar. I saw that. I don't have the ability to refund points at the moment, so like I have to pick chat or points. So if also the first milestone has been set. You can now see the first milestone for the points to the maiden. Check the points. Or the point redeems. I hope to God it works, because I hope to God the point. I'm just like, no. Oh wait, reset button. No, there we go. There we go. Oh no, it's doable. It's doable. It will be adjusted over time though, just to let y'all know. But oh, okay. No, this is the finish of their tree nut after like a year. No, trust me. I will be introducing ways to get more points.
Who here in chat wants to give Silhouette Nut?
Buttons. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're finally ready for harvest.
Eating one will fix my eyes.
He says eating one may fix my special eyes. She just stares at a box of the golden nuts and goes, "My brand!"
Man, this French holistic medicine sure goes places, doesn't it?
He's been planting nuts for years.
Now then, the ritual has been completed according to the Norse scriptures.
She's just going to eat one and suddenly she's going to have visions of the first flame.
Thank you, chosen Crimson King, but I do not need these eyes, for they only bring calamity to me, specifically. Nobody else, just me. Just has a Code Geass moment. I'm not actually blind, I'm just, convinced myself that I'm blind so I don't have to see things. That is the most mishandled trauma thing
I think we already
ever.
I think we discussed this a little while ago, and I do not remember enough of Code Geass to say if that's accurate or not.
It
because
is.
From what I remember, I thought it was like a Makimura Makoto thing in Yakuza 0 where it's literally trauma blindness.
It's like not actual trauma blindness. It's super fucking weird because at first it was trauma blindness and then they run it back to not being trauma blindness. And then it's just like, yeah.
Why does Calamina... Actually, no, I know why it's hitting me, because that sounds like it would be a perfect fucking Dragon Quest enemy name.
Right.
We'll probably see that in the Dark Prince when that comes out, because we'll finally get another Dragon Quest Monsters title.
Finally.
Well, I guess we technically already do that, because Dragon Quest Treasures was meant to be one and became something completely different.
Yes, Professor.
Gonna break out the can of energy drink here.
Oh, fuck, I wish I'd gotten a drink. Well, we live someplace way closer to a gas station, so I could probably grab something on break.
Happening.
That's right. We must place our utmost faith in the ancient Norse traditions.
You'll be able to remove your mask
No,
soon.
no, keep the mask. The mask stays. Even in bed, the mask stays.
Yes.
She has to keep it on when she
I just
showers.
need to have faith. If this is the only method the professor could find,
The only time
Also
she's allowed to
agree.
remove it is bar mitzvahs.
okay.
Silhouette just pulls it off and just another mask there. She just swaps it with a luchador mask.
It tastes like grass.
Yeah?
Never mind the taste. Have your eyes been healed?
I don't feel any different. Let me try removing my mask. It's so amazing, Professor!
Oh.
The sky and the trees. Oh, it's all so vibrant and colorful.
Thank the gods! It's a success!
Ah, yes, the
Oh,
ancient
finally
affliction known
did
as
it, Silhouette.
known as red-green colorblindness.
Put the mask back on.
See, now you see why
Thank you, Puma Cam.
Now you see why I get like this shit around characters with glasses. Now you see. Now you see. Now you
Look-
see.
Volume. But also, she looks so generic. Well, to make this a little less awkward. Thank you.
Yes, we did, Professor. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen the world for how it truly is. I never imagined it would be this beautiful.
Okay, but can you put the mask back on?
Can you please put the mask back on, though?
I'm literally gonna just turn you into Dream was here. Your career will improve the moment you put the mask back on.
I mean, there's a lot of other things that could improve his career, but we're not going to say that.
Him just spending the rest of his stream dressed as Lord Farquaad. Have you seen it? Have you actually seen his face?
No.
He literally looks like Lord Farquaad. I kid you not. It's so funny.
I imagine she really does eat grass.
Adel just takes a moment and goes, wait, hold up a minute. Why do you know what grass tastes like? Like, I wouldn't understand if it was me.
Look, man, have you seen the links people will go to rizz up hot
Like
cuisine and sell it to dumb
swimmingly.
tourists for like $300 a plate?
White woman grass casserole.
Yeah. Which is probably a specialty of the Seattle area, now that I think about it.
No.
I'm glad all that research into the ancient Norse customs paid off.
Also, it's gonna get a little warm in here because our air conditioner is off.
I know, I'm expecting it.
The air conditioner is literally right behind me, so there may be a moment where we take a minute to air the room and do a quick AFK if it gets too hot. Like, I kid you not, you can probably hear me actually hit the air conditioner behind me, like right now. The fuck? Come here.
Come on.
Yeah, see? Did y'all hear it? Here, hold on. Let me make it easier. Yeah. It's like right behind me. We're working on a solution for that will get everything back to normal. But, yeah, it's... Thankfully, we actually are streaming on a very cool, like, not hot day.
Yeah, nice and overcast. We'll probably get a little rain.
We already did.
Well, we'll probably get a little more.
It seems my hypothesis was accurate. You
I should
are
probably-
a descendant of Norse oracles.
Oh.
We succeeded in suppressing their extraordinary power residing within you.
Also, word of advice, don't get close to swans.
There's only one fowl more murder crazy than geese, and it's swans. Oracle. Oh no.
Also, wait, no, I had that completely mistaken. I for some reason, I'm so tired. I briefly mistook Norse with Greece, and that's where my swan joke was going.
Oh, I mean, I'm still standing by that statement.
Right.
Oh, I don't really understand all that complicated history stuff.
Like glancing at at the preview off on our side screen, and it's completely non-functional. Hold on, let me correct that real quick. Oh no, it might be broken.
Oh no. Oh well.
Yeah. Please let me know if there anything goes wrong with the stream. Our preview on our end is dead. Like, we can see what OBS sees, but we can't see what the browser sees.
All I know is that it wouldn't have been possible without you both.
Wow.
Huh?
Put the mask back on.
Hey, don't worry. Someone will make a play about it like 30 years later, and it'll probably be mythologically inaccurate as shit looking back.
Right? Silhouette. Put the mask back on. Silhouette. Silhouette.
That's odd. Everything's turning red again.
What?
Good old crosstalk. You can't help that. You can't help that.
Yeah, no.
Adol, watch out! Behind you!
Wow.
Oh no. Someone fussed with the color filters.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna put the controller back down.
I probably remembered the one time they had you do a solo Adol escort thing in Ease 8 and went, nah, how about we don't?
does this mean? My eyes... they're back to how they were.
It appears as though the effects of the nut were only temporary.
Nut.
I failed. I should not have been so quick to assume success. I have no other leads from the scriptures aside from this. I'm terribly sorry, Silhouette.
I'm terribly
Don't be
sorry.
Professor. You've already done so much for me. We know that these nuts work. I
Also,
could
that's
just eat
rough.
one if I ever feel like taking off my mask.
No, it's
So,
fine,
don't
Silhouette.
get
Just
down
keep it on.
yourself, okay?
You look cooler that way.
Your kindness is enough to give anyone comfort, Silhouette. But I won't quit.
We should
We'll
ask
find a way
Shantae to invest
cure
in
you
steel
for
chairs
good.
more now that I think about it. I don't know why.
Our next plan requires you, Adel, to annihilate all the Lemuries right away.
I'm
Look,
sure
you never
Al
know when
would've
there's going
already
to be an
done
impromptu
something
Hell in a
that's
Cell
so
match
bad.
outside the Dandelion.
Oh,
You do have a
yeah. Shantae. I was like, what
But
does
it's
Way
so
Forward
happy
have to
that
do
you're
with
working so hard
Falcom?
for
No.
the Professor.
No. I mean,
It's
We
true
will
that if
be
all
playing
the
one of those
Lemuries
games, or
went
at least
away,
I will be playing one of those
nobody would
games
have to fight
eventually.
them
Yeah.
I
anymore.
love them. I think they're great games.
I've
And
never
if there was
touched one.
even the
They're so
slightest
good.
chance that
Not
would
out of
possibly
disinterest, it just never
I'm
crossed
sure
my
that
mind.
you would be the one who could do it, Adel. So, I'm going to do my best to keep helping you.
So can we just sew you a luchador mask and you just become the coolest become the coolest luchador maid ever?
We just cut the skirt a little shorter, give you some like nice gloves that go over your hands, and like go all the way up to your elbows.
We don't have everything up on the wall, so it's echoing really bad.
Sorry.
Sorry if everybody hears any like wall echoing. We don't have everything fully unpacked and set up yet. There's like a thing on the wall behind us. Luchadorable.
Then
Give her Zangief's moveset. Fuck yeah, she just does spinning lariats and fucking big grapples.
Throw a little bit of Armika in there for flavor because she because she actually like fucking does a fucking cuts promos on mics as one of her taunts, which powers up one of her skills.
Right. What's up? None that I can't do my.
Come on, let's go!
Hold up, sorry, one moment.
I can't think of anything at the moment. Alright.
Bear with me a moment here. You know what? No, I'm not gonna fuck with that live on stream. I was gonna fix my noise gating to see if that corrects the crosstalk, but
Yeah.
the real solution is to just buy a anti-crosstalk filter that I do have wishlist on Amazon right now. I'll buy it when I have the money.
Now let's see if we need to do side quests to get more knocks to unlock the next area, which is like one of the few quibbles I have with this game's primary loop is how, while they don't make it necessary for like a sake of multiple endings as we've already confirmed, still having to do it to unlock new areas to explore is a bit annoying.
I'm not too. Just gonna sit there and let that happen. All right.
Look, man, he's getting paid by the hour. He's not getting paid to be active.
There's a blue line in the way. There we go. Hey there, dudes. Hey, is this literally the guy who stands in front of stands in front of kids and unironically says "dab"? Just not with no express intent to fuck with them.
Hey there, bro. What's going on?
Just the Steve
dab,
Buscemi.
dab, dab.
Just the classic Steve Buscemi, how do you do, fellow kids, bit.
Pretty much. Usually, up. More cutscenes.
Hey, who can stay, dude? I just got called up to fill in. It was pretty out of the blue. I guess they just couldn't get a hold of him. Rang up on the fantasy load screen phone call.
Why did you turn into Randy Savage?
I don't know. Whatever. More load screen. I need to actually like set up something that's gonna be that would be genuinely funny with the load thing. I also need to set like a off-screen timer for me to be able to do it correctly. Has anything been off with them lately?
Well, actually, now that I think about it,
A little bit.
Why is his face so long?
We've been in like cutscene after cutscene.
This dude's got like boys love comic face. Look at him.
It got them yaoi hands.
Not the
Them-
yaoi hands, but he's got like the long face and the kissable lips.
He just lifts his hands and it's just Pro Jared hands.
Oh, my
Like
God.
like not even like rendered Pro Jared hands, just photo edited Pro Jared hands.
That or it's like fucking Rankin Bass like Hobbit dwarf hands where they're a little too
Oh.
close to the camera.
the rotoscope Ralph Bakshi hands.
Yep. Specifically the hands, which means they move at a completely different frame rate from the rest of the body, and probably
Just
makes the
move-
animators want to fucking curl up in a little ball.
Oh wait, do you not know about Ralph Bakshi?
No, I know about I know loosely about Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings movie.
Well, I'm just talking about him in general. Almost all of his animations are rotoscoped.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't really do that much animating. Like if he can get away with it, he won't do that much animating.
Because I know Wizards wasn't that rotoscoped from the look of it.
A good bit of it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was also the 70s, so rotoscoping was kind of in vogue.
Yeah. Gonna go through with it, maybe. Must be some birthday party or something, dude. Going by the note we got, this is likely has something to do with the resistance. They must have been talking about the preparations for making their move today.
Does that make Alex one of their members? I had no idea.
one working right by the main road too. Guy's got guts.
I mean, that's a good place to observe the comings and goings of the city.
Just gotta, glance at people. Sit there. Talk about Tyr. Swing your sword around. Pretend you're a paladin. Talk about Tyr.
Everyone just looks at Credo.
Look, it's high in the algorithm right now.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Thanks for your time.
Which we genuinely could be, like, front page right now if we were playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm actually like, man, the one time we have a chance to actually increase our exposure, we decide to play something else.
Nah,
Not
fuck
that I
it.
hate playing something else,
Fuck it. Just
but it's just like,
we march by the beat of our own drum. We do not need to entirely adhere to the machinations of the slot machine. The slot will flow freely for those who wish to partake on their own time.
the algorithm, or as people like to point out, the lack thereof.
Yep.
What are the hieroglyph lights up to?
Oh, we
Oh,
are
you
being
are
locked
locked in.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna turn in my dude points.
If we can, to this guy, as we walk past the nobleman and his identical brother.
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. I guess we're pausing for ads.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Didn't think that would be redeemed today.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna
okay.
do a 30-second one.
Yep. That'll be more than enough time to pop out that warlord elixir.
Oh yeah. Let's do that real quick.
Yep. This landmark reporting gig is consistently given those, by the way.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this place genuinely is there to meant to incentivize looking at landmarks. Speaking of,
Well, I need someone to make you keep doing it. Also, damn.
while we're on ads, I've also seen recently that they did something good about ads on Twitch, where if you're in the middle of an ad break, it will put our stream in a corner where you can at least see that something is going on, but you can't hear it, which is... Oh, no, wait, she's upstairs. I was like, what the fuck? Wait,
Yeah, no,
what
don't
the
worry.
fuck? Hold up. Oh. Alright, well, we'll check that out here in a bit. Where is Medicine Lady?
She over here?
She chilling with the chillins?
No.
The chitlins? Where did she go?
Where did she go? In there?
Alana Cat just went in my belly. It's not 8-8, it's 8-10. That means you eat 10 cakes. That's 5 2s, and that's really not bad. It's
Still
40
a quick
cakes,
and easy
but
way
it's,
to get a stomach ache.
it's 40 cakes, but it's like severely downscaled. Yeah, what the fuck? Where's the medicine lady?
Did she head out? Because I know I've seen her hanging around the doctor's place.
Oh, she's marked for another room. No, wait. What?
Maybe try checking the underpass, because that door is in her office.
Hold up. She's got a icon like right here.
Oh, no, that's
Oh.
this boy.
That's this weirdo. Alright, well, Morbahan, do you have anything good? Nothing worth a shit. Also, what's up, Zolani Red Sands? Lex Luthor stealing cakes or Lockwood nomming cakes. Coming soon to our stream. It's gonna
God.
happen.
I still remember that in the fucking Fruit Pies comics, taking the internet by storm. That's how fucking long I've been on this bitch of an earth.
The what comics?
Okay, so...
Oh, I should probably reset everything here.
Yeah. So back
Go ahead.
during the days of like the comics code, there were a lot of efforts made to try and make comics more kid-friendly, and among them there were like these very ham-fisted ads for like Hostess fruit pies they would insert into some pages.
You like, as you were talking about that, my brain was just like, oh right. The fucking weird, still happening to this day, but a lot less ham-fisted, product placement
Yup.
thing. Superhero or supervillain steals superhero gets stopped and product gets,
Are you hurt anywhere? Even minor scratches should be
gotten
tended
back
to.
by superhero and then commence ad. We have how many rise potions?
We have 0.
No, we have something other than that.
Yeah. Resurrect.
Okay, we have
Oh,
3.
so only she can make those. He can't.
Even minor scratches
Yeah,
should be tended
but he
to.
can make the full potions,
Alright.
so that's all I care about.
Be sure to follow the instructions.
So just don't die.
Both of the. Oh god. All right, where the fuck is she? She better be on the map somewhere because like, I was like, why is there a red dot on the map? Then I saw that it was one of the Nox. Also, I don't think we have any quests this time because this is the unique world state.
Probably, because we're meant to go looking for Doll at like the cemetery right now.
Yeah. Hold up, let me double check. Yeah, we have like 2. We can't even find her. Correction. I know where she is now.
Behind the collapsed building in the prison outskirts.
Jesus. Zolani. Damn. Or Zolani. Perhaps we should die.
I didn't know I was a zombie all this time. Thank you for informing me.
Right?
God, for some reason, you know what that reminded me of? A joke in fucking Heathers of all things that was either really ahead of its time or really of the times, because that movie came out in '88. So how much do you know about Heathers anyway?
Not a whole lot.
So it's a satire
Hold on,
of
we're gonna
a
get
lot
this out of the system real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Alright, so Heathers was basically intended as a satire of a lot of those 80s, like,
No, you're
high
good.
school drama films, to the point that it, was trying to make fun of how a lot of them would often like glorify teen suicide by having the male bad boy lead actually be a sociopath who wound up murdering the lead's bullies. And one of the things they did was he shot 2 of the jocks with quote-unquote tranquilizer bullets. He is blatantly lying to her face, by the way, about this. And what they did is they posed the bodies of the 2 jocks in the car and left a suicide note implying that they were gay lovers.
The tranquilizer bullets is fucking funny because it reminds me of something that was literally in a One Piece episode in the 4Kids dub where they literally call it go to sleep bullets.
It's even funnier because he specifically calls them Ich bullets, which is German for I'm lying.
Oh, that's great.
And when they leave the note and people find them, everyone's mourning them, and there's a shot at the funeral of one of the dads of the 2 jocks just crying and just saying inconsolably, "I love my dead gay son."
I need a fucking foot pedal for my fucking laugh expression. I'm trying to make the story go forward, and I can't update my laugh expression.
It's there's some jokes that do withstand the test of time, others that probably don't.
Yeah.
Especially considering the climax involves trying to blow up the school, which...
Jesus.
In 88 was probably not as collar-tugging, but in 2023...
Yeah. The treasure chest up here.
A treasure chest!
A treasure chest!
It's also a Chucky movie where he swaps out fake bullets for real ones in a war game at a military academy.
Yeah, that definitely didn't age poorly immediately. Didn't the whole situation with that is that, like, somebody actually did that at some point shortly afterwards? I know it happened fairly recently, too.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's happened, like, once a month.
Is that a pedal? Oh my god, that's a pedal.
Oh no, and the mind goblins arise anew.
No, the pedals really just give... This game is literally full of East references on purpose, because this is about the time Falcom would be celebrating the franchise at large.
Yeah, because I think this game released close to the East franchise's anniversary, didn't it?
Yeah, like, I kid you not,
also, you
East
don't have Doll in the
North?
party, so don't get in too many fights or she might get behind.
Oh, they're already behind. We're also down a member.
Yeah, because Doll's not actively in the party.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if she's gonna get XP from that. I know this
I'm
game
gonna
has...
laugh if we get her back and she's like 5 levels ahead of everyone.
I mean, I know this game, well, Falcom in general, I should say, now that I've seen more of their catalog, it does scaling EXP, so it's not that big of an issue.
Yeah.
But still.
But, yeah, like, I shit you not, East 10 is gonna have, like, no previous game references in it whatsoever.
Because it's set way far back, like, after 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, it may have, like, a reference to Promalock, but that's it. You might get to visit Promalock, but it's still just you're probably not gonna see Promalock.
There'll probably be some little nods to stuff that happens ahead of the curve, but not that blatant.
What the fuck's down here? Oh. Oh, that's definitely a fight. Oh, no. Oh.
We already found this one.
No, we have not. It's okay, Krisha. You just, selected the ability increase feat instead of light armor proficiency.
The
fuck?
Was that you, child?
Now! Shadow die! Shadow die! Shadow die!
Well, okay, so in that decision's defense, if you're a mage and artist who did my avatar and friend of both stream and outside of stream, Piffle pitched a good point about how, like, yeah, it's good, but frankly, considering mage armor is 8 hours/24 hours, or in the case of Baldur's Gate 3, until next long rest, you don't really need armor for your mage.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought about that for a moment. I was like, no, that's actually a good point. As much as I could say that, oh yeah, I don't want to spend the spell slot to you know, have it for later. Then I remembered I had Arcane Recovery, and Arcane Recovery can be used at pretty much any time.
Not to mention the fact that I believe they confirmed that Baldur's Gate 3 the level cap is 12. They might raise it if they do like an expansion pack.
No, it's higher than 12.
No, they specifically said in the release build the level cap is 12.
Then what the fuck am I gonna do? Because I'm like almost at 12.
And I don't know, build around for it. Because remember, Baldur's Gate 1 only went up to level 8. It was Baldur's Gate 2 that let you do epic level stuff.
Sorry, the whole desk got moved really aggressively there. Yeah, you might have bumped into it.
There they are. Favorite D&D character I know was a Goliath Barbarian who used the goat ball as a weapon.
It's all fine. Also, I'm pretty sure, like, it might if it is like indeed 12, even though people were talking like it was 15 in early access. Oh, okay. /talisman finally. Even though people were
now you have two.
Even though people were talking like it was 15 in early access, something tells me that it's low like that because you can. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't really had a need to do it. But multi-classing, you level your classes or your subclass independently. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like that to encourage you to multi-class.
It's also just the fact that in D&D in general, one level is usually a pretty big jump, especially depending on the class in question. So a whole game going from level 1 to level 12 is pretty fucking big.
Also, goat ball. I need to move. Bear with me a moment here. I need to move chat over to where I can see it. As it slowly slides over. Stream quality may be going down a little bit.
God, hold on a minute. It just hit me. Using a fucking ball as well. You just made a blitzball player. That's what you did.
Blitzball.
Blitzball.
I have so much fun fucking
The jump to level 4 or 5, depending on the class, is usually the big one. If it's going in by 5. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the moment that Will hit, the Gale, rather, well, Gale and Will hit level 5 and they got access to level 3 spell slots, holy shit. And you would have lengthy conversations with Charleston.
We have 2 story destinations. Oh, right, because we're checking on 2 different people.
Yeah.
Okay. Journal.
Charleston sounds like a real mouthful.
Full. And her treasure.
Unless you're a cleric and then you're getting the short end of the staff until like 10. Well, I guess unless you're playing like a life domain cleric, because your whole thing is you're basically just the heal bot in general. Or no, wait, at level 3 you get access to spirit weapons, and that's really fucking good.
Oh, well, we found her.
Where's your coat?
Ma'am, pull your pants up. We're on Twitch. Oh, that was fast. Couldn't wait to get your hands in the pie. Could you?
That's not exactly it, no.
Adam's just like, ma'am, it's cold out here. Please, but like, it's cool that you're showing this off, but it's like, you don't want to get sick.
Also, it's like, it's the middle of fall in France. You don't want to do this. You're gonna catch something. The problem with playing Healbot Cleric is the rest of your table. Yeah. Thankfully, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't the rest of your table, unless you're playing it multiplayer.
Kind of mess you might get into it. Yep, Sloan.
But first off, is it really true? How you really found that hidden treasure you've been looking for all this time?
You know, this chain of quests that we've been ignoring partially. That's right. Take a gander. An old worn out wall. Or, no, wait, hold up. No. No, doggy? No. Okay.
had a drunken bunny cleric also life domain guess why she drinks, I can hazard a guess, considering the stress of being the healer in any multiplayer anything.
Right. Must be some sort of... Greedo also starts looking around.
Breakable wall.
Hal's like, I wonder if Doki can break this.
Can sense a faint echo coming from deep within.
Whatever lies beyond this must lead to a wide underground space of sort.
Are we genuinely going to call in Doki though? Because now I'm curious.
Would be hilarious if we did.
I had a feeling you would get me, Adel. See, I found this spot after going through some old Baldukian maps and literature.
The game takes the class system and makes it fun. Yakuza like a 7. Yakuza 7 like a drag. Like a 7, Jesus.
Like a 7.
I mean, yeah, it makes it fun. My only quibble is the fact that both of your female party members get literally half the jobs everyone else does, which, as a friend of mine put it, they unintentionally reinstated the wage gap in gameplay form.
I have a cable pushing me around.
But like, other than that, it is pretty impressive. It's like it kind of splits the difference between Dragon Quest class system with All Trades Abbey and Final Fantasy's job system.
I mean, the other class is pretty fun, but still...
It's rolling the dice, but the dice happen to be weighted pretty heavily in your favor when you look at it.
Considering the wall was completely sealed off, I have a sneaking feeling. No. Total confidence that this is the place. No doubt about it.
I was like, treasure.
Adventure.
Hold up. There we go.
The local Hokkaido raccoon dog upon seeing someone drop smoked salmon in the middle of the street.
Right. Up.
And then, time to do treasure, time to do adventure.
Hold up. There we go. Treasure.
Locke's bagel sounds awesome. Yeah, actually.
Treasure.
Fun fact, actually, among the long list of things I've never had, I've never had salmon on a bagel in any form.
Huh. I have, and it's actually pretty alright. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, no, I've never had that. Because I know it's like a cornerstone of most bagel sandwiches. Filled with booby traps galore.
Just to be, it'd be, you know what, I'm just gonna say that it's just, you know what, you guys go. I can't speak today. I'm gonna go back to, like, I don't know, looking cool and adorable or something. I don't fucking know.
Adel's just sitting there and thinking, why do they call them booby traps if they have nothing to do with chess? Are they called booby traps because so many people get hit in the chest?
They have nothing to do with tits.
All I need for you, all I need is for you, nice strong boys and girls, to help me through these ruins. Naturally, I'd be paying you handsomely, given we actually find the treasure.
Yeah, sure, adventure.
Why do I feel like the way we've been playing Adol, he would one-to-one do the Homer Simpson bit where he goes to a lesbian bar and goes, wait, there's something wrong here. This place doesn't have a fire exit. Enjoy your death trap, ladies. What makes that joke even better is when you remember his job at the power plant as safety inspector.
Yup.
Yes.
Not that he particularly gave us a choice. Adel's probably already tuned the rest of us out after hearing that. pressure. Alright, well, let's get smashing down.
Seriously, no Dogi. No, I'm
Smashing
weirded
down
out
this
about it.
wall.
Dude, you just hear the sound of stone sliding and Dogi poking his head over the top of the wall.
Here's some wall.
Hold on now. You knew Adol wouldn't be able to say no to this, didn't you? Yeah, I can't take our eyes off him for a second, this one.
Use Charleston.
Oh, you really just know what to say to a girl. Now, without further ado, how about busting open that entrance for us, Miss Raging Bull? Tough guy like you should be able to take it down in one hit, no?
Hey, that's my job.
Yeah, just a sec.
Punch hole and wall, bye. Oh, the Pride does stuff getting the wall crashing. All right.
Really? Dogi just sheds a single tear. It is ambiguous whether it is in approval or in shame.
Right. As ruins can get.
This is where you think the royal family stashed their treasure centuries ago, huh?
I forgot we put White Cat in the fucking hot pink palette swap.
Yep, we're also down a person. We may actually have to progress the story a little bit for this.
Considering it still has yet to be found, I'm almost inclined to believe it.
Who keeps the candles going? The same person who puts gold coins in the ones in Dracula's castle.
Oh, yeah. Just a red skeleton popping by going, I should put my money right here.
Oh lord, what does an RPG character do in what I would assume a midlife crisis like that? Probably drink heavily, going by what most of them do.
And stuffs turkeys and walls, yeah. Just fleamen crawling into the cracks.
Yeah.
I will store my turkey here.
Shit, actually, I think one of the Discworld books actually they didn't address that specifically, but it did have a retired vampire lord who said that his shtick was he preferred letting people think there was a chance that he could be put under, only to return every few decades, because he preferred that to being so pragmatic that people just hated him and wanted him dead for good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, like, he would actually leave holy water and conveniently place windows around just so that anyone coming to slay him would have a decent chance in hell of putting him down. And then he'd go retire to his coffin and wait it out for like 50, 60 years.
The RPG, midlife crisis RPG. Oh. Midlife crisis RPG character develops a collection of 999 of a single item. What do you mean the Warrior of Light from 14?
Yep. Oh god, I pity anyone who gets that many tombstones. Or not tombstones, totems.
Yup.
As if we weren't already. Good to know I picked the right man for the job. I'll just let you monsters take the lead for this one, on this one.
Wall needs to break, poor thing. That's what Dawn Trail is for. That's basically the summer vacation expansion.
Might as well be. On the back, let's get going.
Full inner treasure. Join the group. Probably it's like a color commentary companion.
Need a little break, do you? I'll just wait here. Just don't stand me up. All right, cool. We're just gonna go.
Yeah, let's look for the cemetery and get Doll back, and then just double back here immediately.
Yeah.
Wall Summer Victory Tour.
Pop right in.
Yep. Nope. Don't worry.
Also, am I the only one weirded out by the fact that I didn't have to correct the resolution today? You noticed that, right?
Huh.
It's actually correct.
Wall should relax with Graha and enjoy the tacos. Big fat tacos.
Fly away.
Oh shit, Icarus! I didn't mean to fall that far.
I didn't know Adol was a fan of Led Zeppelin. They shouldn't even exist for another 200 years.
He's just retroactively a fan of a band that doesn't exist.
Yep.
Or not retroactively, futureactively?
What's the opposite of retroactively? Reactively?
I select this. Why did it send me way the fuck over here? What the fuck?
I guess it's like a general area thing? I don't know. That there's an event flag close by, so they're like, oh, we can't put you exactly there. There's Dull.
Adol, I am glad to see you are okay.
Your eyes are open. Everyone's just getting rid of their character appearance gimmicks today, aren't they?
Right?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yes. I had forgotten something very important to me. When Aprilis was pierced by that sword,
I
that
finally
is when I
remembered my
remembered.
Neopets account.
Did you hear that they're coming back?
Long ago, I was once a doll that was given to a certain little girl.
She sorta is,
belonged
sorta
to a
isn't.
common farming family, though they lived comfortably. As this girl's doll, I watched as she grew into a proper young woman. Those were modest, peaceful days. I thought they would continue as they were forever.
And then peaceful days were over. It is time to survive. Wait, fuck. Wrong game. We're not playing Devil Survivor, right? No? No? Okay.
That was until the girl, Rosvita, was discovered to be a saint and sent off to war.
I'm going now, Anemona. I'll be back before you know it, so be a good girl and wait for me, okay? When the war's over, we'll have a wonderful tea party together, like we always do.
And those were the last words she ever spoke to me.
You mean Saint Rosvita?
You were Saint Rosvita's doll?
If those memories came back after seeing Aprilis' final moments, does that mean...
I'm not entirely sure yet. But there is one other thing I remembered. As time went on while she was away, I found myself spending time with another human. I called him Papa.
Happy birthday, Anemona. For today will be the first day of your life. Now open your eyes and look at me. Stretch your legs and feel the land beneath your feet.
Nothing good comes of people doing the Mr. Burns
Papa
pose.
was the one who gave me a soul and a conscience.
Is that even possible? Who the hell is this guy?
Unfortunately, I haven't remembered much more than that. But something inside me tells me Papa is much closer than we realize. Perhaps more of my memories will return with time.
Anemona.
I'm alright now, everyone. It would seem you all have somewhere to go. I shall accompany you.
Yes, Anemona, come with us to this treasure hunt.
What?
And everyone's like, wait, that's what we're doing?
Adol's just like, that's especially what we're doing.
Everything else goes on hold. This revolution, not my problem right now.
My only problem is a craving for adventure.
Well, we only have one place left to check.
Yeah, the Colosseum.
Later, everyone.
Yufa.
Come on, pick up your hooves and let's go already. Battle's not gonna fucking calm the fuck down until we, get that treasure.
Alright, hold on.
We're gonna do a quick BRB. A very, very, very quick BRB. So, be right back.
Come on, let's go! let's go! Come on, let's go!
Alrighty. Let me get the... crank the game up a little bit.
No need to rush.
No need to rush.
God. They had to know what they were doing when they wrote that one in.
It will never ever be my favorite fourth wall break that this franchise has ever done, where if you play the game for a certain amount of time without ever turning off the run button, it will actually make fun of you and say, "What are you running from? Mosquitoes?"
Oh yeah, you said that was like East 2 or something, right?
Yep. It is the best fourth wall break ever. And it's not even like the game telling you it. It's literally Adel going, "Hey, stop running."
A treasure chest!
A treasure chest!
Treasure chest with some graveyard meat.
Some good
We were
old,
just talking about that with Castlevania a little bit.
some good old dried grave meat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go back here. Yes. All right, now treasure awaits.
I'm glad they just let you jump right back here.
Yeah, we've just never actually traveled to any of the dungeons, so we never really demonstrated that.
Yeah.
But if you just fast travel to them, it'll just put you right on. I went to town on that plant. Gotta do my controller thing. Boom.
Oh.
The fuck?
Oh boy.
See that?
Yeah, we got Slim's back.
Was this Dark Souls?
Nah, because they're not latching on to you and stealing like 60% of your life bar when they connect. Wow, even on hard mode, we just completely beat out traps with our Monstrum powers compared to other Adol.
You know, I probably should have just, like, done it correctly. And, I'm, like, feeling the sunlight hitting me right now. Sorry. So, for those who are not necessarily aware of how, being in a humid area, fuck you, I'll come for the mosquito comment. So, for those who are not necessarily aware of where, like, the sort of place we moved into, I'm now right next to a window, so when the sun comes out, it's, like, beating down on my head, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's so pleasant.
Which is weird because normally you're sensitive to heat.
I mean, sunlight. Overheating temperatures, not just sunlight.
Okay, fair enough. So if you sit there for long enough, you'll get a little Pikmin flower.
Yes, absolutely.
Just keep him away from the smoky prog and you'll be fine.
It's smoky prog. Also, this just a heads up for everybody, since this stream was a little bit scuffy. This may be a slightly shorter than usual stream because I still need to figure out a few other things with this, but we'll do a longer stream next week to make up for what may be a shorter stream this week. Because we're getting all the post-move crust right.
Oh.
Well, third time was a charm, wasn't it?
Thankfully, these ones aren't instant death.
That's still funny that it finally fucking got me, haven't you?
For 33 points of damage.
I think we're a little over level for this room. I think.
This feels suspiciously not that difficult compared to other things, and I'm wondering if it's prove a point compared to other Adol or something.
Maybe? Because these do feel like Adol traps here. Adol A traps. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not accidentally set to an easier difficulty here. No, still on a hard mode. I could set it to higher. Oh wait. Good thing they warn you about. What the hell is this system mode? Add footholds, jump assist, and oh, that's good accessibility options.
Yeah.
But I don't need those.
Don't need those, but good for people who do.
Yeah, no. Double jump is not something everybody can just naturally get into.
Fucking
Really? Stadia? Are you fucking serious?
I forgot that they made a Stadia port of this one.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god.
Mouse and keyboard. We should have checked this out. Like, spent a whole stream checking this shit out. Also, colorblind mode.
Hey. Do they have multiple options for multiple kinds? Yes, they do.
Yes. Protanopia, Deuteranopia, and Tritanopia.
Fucking good. Just remember, it's not just a single color blindness where everything's black and white. It's different points of the spectrum.
Oh, okay. They at least say that it's this feature is experimental.
The console that came and went faster than Web 3.0. How about the console that came and went faster than Web 3.0, and it lasted half as long as the Confederacy?
The console that the only console to have a time in office shorter than Liz Truss.
Yep.
Actually, no. There's no way in hell where that will ever be topped. That was like a whole week's worth of like there and gone.
Like she was barely outlasted by a fucking head of lettuce.
Yeah.
A head of lettuce that wasn't properly refrigerated between shots of 2, I assume.
Yep. It was just pulled straight from the grocery place and immediately crammed onto that table. What's even funnier, it was an Asda head of lettuce for those who are in the UK. That's the equivalent of
Walmart
food
produce.
about to expire.
Yep. That shit they're trying to sell immediately, and if they don't, it goes into the trash compactor and back.
Well, no, it goes into a box that sits at the front door.
No, I worked at a Walmart, and if stuff didn't sell quickly, they would put it in boxes and set it outside the trash compactor for people to throw in.
Well, I'm more talking about Asda.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
They'll put it by the front door as like heavily discounted food, so they don't have to throw it away. Because it turns out it's more expensive to just process the waste than,
yeah,
actually just passing it off to someone else.
It's almost like cruelty is by design inefficient. Who knew?
We just kind of like ran over all of those.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. You had enough speed to go over it. It's like getting a full sprint in old Mario 2D fucking platformers.
Did the stair glitch in ease.
Oh my god. Every time I see people discuss Mario speedrun strats and they mention BLJ, I keep thinking they're referring to a sex act.
What?
Because they keep shorthanding backwards long jump as BLJ, and that sounds like something dirty.
Laser beams. When a girl got a big tummy. Goddamn. Fucking eye lasers over here.
Patented French trap technology.
Right.
Next we'll find out they invented the microwave hallway.
There's nothing here at all.
There's a losing ticket, all that for nothing. Which means there's probably going to be a hidden passage if they're drawing it in this hard.
Probably.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
It's an entrance to the Grimwald. So the treasure's in there.
That'll just being Philip DeFranco over here. Let's just jump into it.
No wonder the Great War ended in trench stalemates with French traps like those.
Right?
Yeah, you know, inflatable tanks, gargoyle statues with laser eyes, fucking horrors beyond your comprehension pulled from the realm of nightmares. The French had it all.
Every single bit of it. Hey, who put the sand in here?
I mean, the Germans had cyborg...
Oh, that's not sand.
Oh.
Look at all this gold and jewelry.
Treasure of the 100 Years' War.
For 5 centuries... Oh, hold up. I'm voiced different in the Monstrum Knox. For 5 centuries, it said it was nowhere to be found. Well, fuck. Mama's hit the big one. You little lovelies are all coming home with me. In fact, I don't think my inventory is big enough.
It still fucks me up that in Baldur's Gate 3, gold has weight.
There's very few games that it doesn't have weight, surprisingly. There's just so many... most games put the weight so low that, like, it's just a non-issue 90% of the time.
Eventually, I am going to be hauling a pile of, like, 10,000 gold around when I get to the fucking city proper. Holy
Probably.
shit.
Well, she did basically fulfill her lifelong dream, more or less.
Be that as it may, why is all of this in the Grimwald Nox to begin with? The only game that kind of did gold weight right is Fallout New Vegas. For some reason, I thought you were saying is FOV, and I heard Vinny doing the fucking irate, like, old guy Scotsman voice as he turns the FOV all the way up.
Oh.
Fallout New Vegas or one DLC where you have to carry a bunch of gold bars. The funny part is, gold is actually a very light metal, but not light enough that ingots aren't going to weigh a fuckload.
Yeah, like, honestly, gold bullions are not that.
Because they were like 35
heavy.
pounds in New Vegas, which is like...
That's approximate, yeah.
That's about right. Especially when you're shoving it in a pack full of a whole armory's worth of weapons and God knows what else you've picked up around the fucking, the fucking casino.
Is finding an ancient unfound treasure trove enough on its own?
If being a thief was really so bad, times like these wouldn't feel so good.
Just call yourself a treasure hunter like everyone else does.
Now, come on. We're hauling this out of here. Start feeling those pockets.
I am the gold-eating monster.
It was only a matter of time.
Lemurs, I suppose we expected this.
Here comes a new fighter.
They got a thing coming if they think they'll keep me from my prize. Everyone house these little jumpers, and I'll see you get a nice share of the pot.
Adolf's just like, ma'am, we shouldn't be smoking indoors.
Homie tried. See that laser beam? Didn't even hit me.
Jesus Christ, you melted them. What happened at the beginning of the game when you had to really try?
I don't fucking know. I'm about to crank the difficulty back up. Or even higher.
I am the gold-eating monsters.
How are there still so many?
There's no end to them. They'll just keep popping up. I'm not sure we have the means to handle this.
Tactical retreat.
Uh-oh. Oh, microphone stop for a second.
Oh.
My babies.
This isn't the time for that, Sarati. We're leaving. You want to stay behind and complain? Be our guest.
My babies! My precious pot of gold!
Wait, but pot's green, not gold. Oh, that was too close.
The actuality of Adel going for treasures to hoping that one day there's just going to be a chest full of marijuana. I'm going to get so fucking high!
I mean, I imagine they got plenty of that herb in all sorts of places he's been.
Right? Yo, y'all gotta try the Promalakian weed. It's like really strong.
Oh,
But
man.
that shit on the flying continent of Ease, that's like magical.
You ever been to Africa? They got this one breed that's so smooth it just barely feels like it's going down.
You know, they say it's 5 dragons, right? But it's actually 7 because 2 of them are actually weed dragons. Oh, fuck. I'm seeing what's going on with the...
Yeah.
Break it a little bit. There we go.
Dogi's just standing there with a little pink mug of coffee, trying not to look too judgmental as he's like, let him take the edge off how he pleases. And then
It's been through it off.
He just takes a sip and then immediately turns around and smashes the mug against the wall.
This mug's full of weed!
The weed dragon sometimes flies over places and rains down its blunt breath.
Oh.
The 6th dragon is Puff. The 7th dragon is Pass.
The one time where people want to take a hit of that dragon breath.
Right. Sorry, I'm having to tweak my microphone because I noticed it was not picking me up correctly.
Oh no.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Bear with me a moment here. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a shorter stream. We're probably going to keep it like closer to 2 hours 15 minutes, just so I can tweak some changes a little bit more and get some proper solutions to problems that I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing that I'm like really quiet for no fucking reason.
Lemurs are born from bad emotions. We just need to get immaculate vibes. Unfortunately, Becky, you're talking about negative emotions in France.
Right? Microphone facing me? Yeah, my microphone's facing me. Just for some fucking reason, I'm not getting a clear... I'm seeing like on the VU meter that it's not 100% catching me here. That's why I'm fucking around with things right now. Gotta grab that.
Alright.
Shove that right there.
Shove it into that hole. Shove that into this hole. Shove that in the square hole.
Live on stream tweaking.
Yeah.
Things I should have done before the stream, but didn't really have time to because I didn't think it would be this fucked.
Just put a little jeweler's lens on as you carefully move the screens around.
Oh, you already saw that, like, I had to practically rearrange my entire screen setup just to get the stream going today.
Yep.
Okay. I can now see what's going on a little bit better on my end. And greed is one of them, a part of human nature, no matter how much or how little. I bet tons of people have been looking for that treasure, just like the good doc here. I see. So after 500 years of accumulated greed, the treasure was eventually absorbed into the Grimwald Nox.
That almost sounds too crazy to be true.
Hawk literally looks at Christian and goes, Where have you been? Have you been in the party this entire time? And everyone just goes, yeah? Not you, though.
Which one of the two of us here has a Credo-shaped butt recess on the bench right about now?
Right. Who gives a damn either way?
Sarati. Listen, I know you're not happy about this. But not even we can chase off 5 whole centuries worth of lemures, you know?
I was like, hey, wait, what do you mean we?
Look, that would be like a 15-round Grimwald Nox. We can only just handle about 6.
Adel just quietly stares at them even more. 15 round. 15 round. Man, y'all fucking casuals.
Wow, I didn't know Adel had 1,000 hours in StarCraft 2.
Right. I know. Dead woman's been no gold after all. It's just, I'd finally found the hidden treasure after all this time searching. And don't mind the different voice. And all I have to show for it is this piddly little thing.
Hey!
When did you... Can't keep our eyes off of old Sticky Fingers here for a second, huh?
It must be incredibly valuable being a 500-year-old royal heirloom and all.
Just gonna put it in my pocket. Please, a tiny little pebble like this won't make up... She called?
I don't know.
A tiny little pebble like this won't make up for all I went through to get here. Amount of gold was my one-way ticket to the lap of leisure of luxury. It's more thrilling this way. Thrilling, huh?
You're right. Sarati looked like she was having the time of her life. Right from the moment we started, now that I think about it. Yeah, and that was before we even knew whether or not the treasure existed to begin with.
You would have done just about anything to find it, consequences notwithstanding.
Speaking of consequences, I just realized that because you can get this quest so early, Doll has literally no dialogue so far. She's just been standing here disassociating this entire time.
She's thinking about a lot of things right now.
She's just staring into the middle distance, her closed eyes hiding the fact she's having a PTSD flashback.
Right.
You just hear Painted Black by the Doors playing muffled in the background as you zoom in on her face.
What? Me? You're just being ridiculous, lumping me of all people in with an adventurer. Adel just slowly leans in, like, inches from her face and goes, The fuck you say about adventurer? The fuck you say? Fuck you say? Alright. That's what I thought. Oh, that lagged. Oh, that lagged really hard. I was like... After all, every second I waste moping about some treasure I missed out on is a second better spent chasing down the next.
That's the spirit?
She's persistent, if nothing else.
Howdy's treasure hunting expedition came to an end. Everyone returned to the surface.
And 5 years later, she was found chasing the Chaos Emeralds.
They will be my gems! After parting ways, the Monstrums picked up from where they left off with their activities.
Well done.
Well done.
Gorgon gloves.
Oregon.
Genius greens.
Green. Pretty sure that's Renegade.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, all be green now. Almost no fucking points whatsoever. I'm pretty sure we're not necessarily expected to have...
We need 100 to open the next
There's
area,
space
though.
for a fourth person in the inactive spot.
No, I think that's just the spacing because it's...
No. No, look at it. Where, Anemona is and how it just ends there. I think there might actually be a fourth party member we can have eventually. Maybe as like a post-game thing.
Anyway, who's the genius greens for? Because it does sound like a renegade skin. Yep.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, he just becomes a minty boy.
Yeah.
Screw it. You know what? Everybody's getting all colors if they have them. Fuck it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're just putting
Blue.
that ludonarrative on everyone.
You got none. You got none. You already have yours on. Perfect. Alright, we're good.
It's going to be so funny if the moment you put that on is the moment where everyone stops referring to Adel as the Crimson King.
Everybody just starts calling Adel. Or they call him the Azure Emperor.
Oh, God. The Verdant Viceroy. The Citrine Kaiser.
The Citrine Kaiser. Sacred Branch.
Hey, we were just talking about that herb.
What?
Well, I guess if you were smoking...
Hold up. No. Hold up. What the fuck you mean we were just talking about that herb? That's a branch.
Yeah. Branches have herbs. Well, then again, if you're smoking bark, that's closer to incense, isn't it? Look, a plant is a plant.
No, you don't smoke the stems.
No need to
You do if you got no other choice.
No, you actually don't. It'll actually make you sick.
Ah, fair enough.
That's why I'm just looking at you like...
Because it's like, I have heard of people who are like really poor using the stems to like short out stuff.
No, that's straight up
That's
not
just
okay.
a straight up bad idea. Yeah. Okay.
Horrible idea. Oh, it's you lot. You're at the Cultural Heritage Site.
Oh, you're that government official we ran into.
Hi to you too.
Is something the matter? You're looking pretty tired.
Nah, just a crushing, realization that my entire position is completely pointless and will be phased out in favor of, putting the wardens in my place in about 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you considered submitting a job application to McDonald's? I hear they're putting one in the Coliseum. Look, it'll be the first time you've done a service worth a damn to the people of Glia.
Tired, I suppose I might be. I've ended up wanted by the Hieroglyph Knights somehow or another.
The Knights are after you?
Turn to the life of crime.
Oh, that would fuck with her so bad.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Could it be?
Could it be? Don't be so ridiculous. I came here to do nothing short of my very best. In the name of the Roman Empire. Seems the government general must have been some form of revenge to them. Nevertheless, I have a plan to... Crime.
Oh Oh no,
As if-
it's the Blowjob Brothers. They found me.
And so you're doing war crimes, eh, Ingrid? As accursed knights. If you'd excuse me, I'm gonna go fuck off casually. Alright. Just gonna...
She took one look at them and saw that they had bros attacks and peaced out.
Right.
Hello. Are you looking
Hello.
for something?
Ointments!
That's a gift for someone, but I don't know who.
Probably, Serati. Berserker.
My love for you is like a truck berserker.
Ooh. I'll take one of
Is
those.
this a gift for someone?
No.
It is a gift for someone, and that someone is named me.
Are you looking for something?
I want something for myself.
Need anything else? Come again?
You have to...
What's all this commotion?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Don't worry about it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm gonna bully all of you. Excuse me! What do you mean? What do you mean?
These days, always in a rush.
You fucked. How about that? Huh?
Okay,
Huh?
so we do still have a story objective near here. Probably inside the Coliseum.
Obviously. That is where the arrow was pointing. I'm just gonna check the girl without the mask for some reason. God, you look generic. Oh. We never turned this in. I think you'll find it more use fit than I will. Fairy
Fairy
necklace.
necklace.
That's a classic item.
What's it do in this game?
I fucking forget.
Well,
What would
let's
you
see.
like me to do?
I mean, we could, but first, let's see if we miss any costumes.
If we did, they're probably not with her. They're with the owl guy.
Are you sure? Call for me whenever you like.
Oh, yeah. Should go check on him then. Fairy necklace is an accessory.
There's the Gorgon gloves, which causes paralysis, obviously. Or, no, petrification. There it is.
Oh, okay. It's pretty much a,
Get out of jail card for party wipe.
yeah, which we'll never use.
Ideally.
They're just not worth it.
Because it's like, they're a nice security blanket, but I always
Yeah.
feel bad about those types of accessories where they are based on you expecting to die, the thing you are typically trying to avoid anyway.
Who's gotten into those knives?
You normally save those sorts of things for like super bosses and shit.
Which, I think the one super boss in this game we won't have until, like, probably outside of stream.
Huh? That's weird. Isn't this Maxim's usual spot?
Raw. Oh, it's you all. Got some business with me? Or are you looking to cut a deal? Yes, I have a different voice. I forgot what I was doing.
We were just wondering if we could take a look at your wares?
Fine by me. Take your pick. But make it hasty. I'm a busy man. And considerably nimble one at that.
Yeah,
I
normally,
heard that.
Yeah, normally these guys need like a haystack to fall into without breaking all their bones.
Guys more than meets the eye, that's for sure. I heard that too.
Aren't you supposed to have a steel sword and a silver sword?
Bargain bin. Recipes. Strike a deal. You buying a nut? Yeah, I think it's mostly just recipes we missed out on for these
Yeah,
quests that we didn't
recipes
do.
and gifts, which we may as well take, because that powers up allies for the Grunwald missions.
The recipes? No, just...
No, the gifts.
Oh. Yeah. We can
That is
afford
going to
it.
help in the
I
tower
am
defense
not.
mode, so.
Oh, we have to turn stuff in. Oh,
See,
we'll come
so-
back for that later. Fuck that. If it was money, I'd be like, oh yeah, sure. But that was like materials, and I'm like,
It's materials and money is the thing.
it's not worth it.
I mean, it's kind of worth it for a boost in the fucking tower defense mode, because that makes it easier to get S ranks.
Not really. Materials are more valuable.
What's gonna happen to Balduke?
It's gonna catch fire for all I give a fuck.
There, welcome.
From what I remember of my French history, it probably is going to catch fire is the worst part.
Oh.
Because I know they did set a couple
That's
Bastilles on
pleasure.
fire.
Come back if you get the chance.
I think I may or may not have also set a prison on fire, funnily enough.
This is awful, Glia.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Except to who?
What do you think?
Fuck you.
Is this all for Glia?
This is all for.
I've been asking that a lot.
I'm here to exchange materials for more materials. Get that mystic lazurite. Oh, I gotta go to the
Yep.
Adol! I'll take everything you got!
Once more, you have to engage with child labor.
Can't
I find it so funny that,
boot.
despite the fact that they were put in there for so many reasons, Bat and Lin basically have like relatively minor roles in Lost Paradise, the fucking Yakuza style Fist of the North Star game. Bat serves as like your mechanic, so he does have a bit of a role, but otherwise Lin is just like a side quest you can completely ignore.
That didn't surprise me too much. Oh, that's what the tiers are for. These right here aren't upgrade item or upgradable or converting items. You just build them outright.
Okay.
This, however, we're just gonna.
You've got a deal! You've got a deal! You've
Trade
got a
right
deal!
up.
I'm gonna laugh, but we
You've
need.
got a deal!
We actually needed that, and I just realized I just turned that in when we kind of needed it. But that's
Oops.
fine. It's fine.
You'll bring more stuff later. Bye-bye! Hey, so bye-bye! Hey, so bye-bye! Yeah!
Yeah.
Bye-bye!
There we go.
See you later!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
ready
guess
and
it's a
raring
shared
to
family
go.
quirk.
Oh, that's the.
Prevents all status ailments and raises strength by third. That's
That's
really
the
good.
ribbon of this game. The Tellurian Jewel. It's by something else in East 1 and 2, I believe. There's no real reason to have it in East 1 and 2. East 3, on the other hand.
I'm ready and raring to go.
I'm ready and raring to go. Sorry, I'm mocking children right now.
Yep, as one does on Twitch.
We need
Let
a
me know if
lot
you
of
come back anytime.
Lazulite. We're probably not going to get their weapons upgraded beyond where they are right now for a good bit.
Yeah. I think there were a couple landmarks you could fast travel to that had Lazulite you could just punch out.
Yeah, but that's like time consuming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
errands you'd
Do
like
y'all
me to
sell
run?
anything good? Yes, you do.
Did you sell outfits? Because this is her
No,
linking up to
we
every
already
shop,
looked.
so...
We already looked. She doesn't have any. She has decorations, though.
Would it be under items, though, is the weird part.
This is everything.
Okay.
Are you sure? Any errands
See?
you'd like me to run? Are you
Okay,
sure?
fair enough.
Call for me whenever you like.
Alright, probably just gonna push the story forward then.
Alright.
Elephantic fist, not to be confused with elephantic foot. Not to also be confused with elephant's foot. Because if it was elephant's foot, we'd all be mush right now.
What's gotten into those nights?
What's getting into those nights?
I wonder why rabbit's feet are considered lucky, but elephant's feet aren't.
I mean, the Colosseum seems emptier than usual.
Adult's just like emptier than usual? How? They don't load any NPCs into the pews.
Right.
Guess really did put all. Yep. Okay. Dialogue's moving on its own now.
Find where Felix was taken away by the knights. Talking to his coworkers is probably the fastest way to do just that. Alright, let's go.
Not a lot of coworkers.
Wow, I guess they really have to only hire enough gladiators to say they're a family-owned business.
Jesus. Oh, you're Felix's friends, right?
Didn't I beat you and 2 goons up on a cape in a fucking Mediterranean island one time?
What? Alright, whatever. That would be because he was taken to the prison.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I objected to what the knights were doing. I really did. So the rumors were true then? He committed tax fraud. Oh, no, that makes sense.
Yep. Still, why Felix of all people? He's too white-collar for that.
White-collar crime. Remember that bull that went on a rampage during the show? He was taken in on suspicion of endangering spectators with his reckless bull handling.
You're joking.
I'm only as joking as I have a boob window.
Wait, so does that mean you are joking because you do have a boob window, or...?
Shit, wait, that backfired. I wasn't joking. It's gotta be some mistake or something.
The knights were the ones to blame for that in the first place.
Those guys will make up any random offense to toss someone in the clink.
Those dirt bags. They're just framing him at this point.
All hieroglyph knights are bad.
Remember Ahab. All hieroglyphs are bastards.
I was thinking just the same. Nothing good could come from this. What will we do if a bull walks into the arena? We're just gonna wrangle him up with one guy? No! That's not how that works! And you need at least 2! Which means we can't even designate ourselves as a bull wrangling company anymore! We're just bull wrangling hustlers!
Alright.
And you give me shit for my big punch setups. I mean, that was good, but goddamn.
that one was pushing.
I was just going to say, you could always just set up a bunch of cabinets with sensitive dishes and let it run around. Then you could say you've let a bull run amok around a china shop.
Joke's on you! They don't actually do that! Ha ha ha!
Okay, but can they go up and down stairs?
Right. There's some kind of common link with your sister getting hauled in, Pussycat.
Do you mean between Carla and Felix?
My line delivery on that was not the best, don't mind me.
They're not exactly comparable.
Comparable.
Everyone's like, shut up, Hawk.
I mean, he is compassionate, I guess, and surprisingly kind, and smart, and...
Adam just leans into Yuva. Hey, it's okay. Just call him your boyfriend. It's fine. You're good. You don't have to fucking bullshit anybody.
Adolf's just like, no, you know what? This is a massive weight off my shoulders that for once I run into someone who already has a significant other. You have no idea how awkward this gets having to send letters to people I've met.
I'm up to 9 of them now.
I keep having to tell them I can't settle down. I have adventures to do.
It's really awkward.
One of them asked me if I wanted to just do a polycule, and I had to write a letter that just said no in all caps. Wait, yeah, well, what are you trying to make me say here? It's okay, Yufa. Calm down.
Eat shit? When exactly was Felix taken away yesterday?
In the evening, right before our night show got canceled out of nowhere.
I agree.
The lights gone out and stopped Felix on our way home from the Coliseum.
Wait, would having night shows with bullfights even be that good an idea? Would they see the capote that well? I don't know how good a bull's night vision is.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Some Roman soldiers, too.
Roman soldiers? So they were in on it too, huh?
Actually, they were trying to bail him out. Apparently, they were doing that
Yeah.
Apparently, they were there during that show when the bull got out of control.
I have to keep remembering that even when voice acting, people do multiple takes all the fucking time.
Yeah. The Romans were helping him? Speaking of, there's an outtakes reel for the narrator of Baldur's Gate that I ought to show you.
Oh, I bet.
But Felix ended up taken away by force either way. Roman soldiers said they couldn't do anything about it without a warrant.
Why, this really is a load of bull.
Becky. God fucking damn it.
If one of the party members was from Bataille, they'd call this a load of bollocks.
That's all I give you.
Just what is up with all this?
Felix.
He's not here. There's awfully gassy around here. Don't mind me. He's not the only one who got taken away. The whole city's been on edge. And here everybody thought the knights were the good guys. Well, anyway, here's hoping Felix comes back to us soon. We do have to file taxes soon.
Oh, did my flirt with Reaper button not work? Are you fucking serious?
It's probably one of those cases where it still works on the client side, but not on our side.
Something crashed.
Oh.
I don't know what crashed.
Oh no.
That was weird. Hold up, I'm gonna test the flirt with Reaper real quick. Yeah, this isn't working. Hold up, it's an easy fix.
Alright.
Oh. One moment. It was stripped earlier and it did get logged. Oh, wait, I think I know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Sound settings. Bear with me a moment here, everybody. Yeah, should be doing it right. There we go.
Hey.
It's been fixed. Just so I can make sure that that was done properly. Bear with me one moment, Becky. Alright, I guess the rewards aren't being refundable today. Bear with me a moment here.
Alright.
Once again, technical difficulties is why we're gonna have a shorter stream than usual today.
Yeah, unfortunately. The gods of NVIDIA flexed their ass cheeks towards us specifically so they could blow a mighty gas cloud in our faces. Or whatever.
Oh, sick. Okay, I guess I can't reward any point redeems today. That's fine. I'll find ways of getting more points out for chat participation and such. I'm also seeing that my voice thing is not reading correctly.
I'm so sorry, Yufa.
It looks like yours wasn't reading either. What the fuck?
I'll be okay.
Yeah, yours is reading fine. It's mine that's not reading. Alright, well, whatever. Fuck it. Gonna tweak that down. Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's a good test for it.
Yeah, why is mine not registering properly? Turn that down a little bit. Alright, that should be corrected now.
We can't just stick around here. Let's just head back to the Dandelion for now.
Let's all go to the depression bar. It's either that or you watch you mope around. Fuck off.
God damn it, I
Frito.
hate that that's a good one. Well, we have finished checking every place we needed to.
Credo, you can fucking fuck right off. God damn. Fucking dick.
I mean, look on the bright side. At least he went for the high ground instead of making a joke about Yufa's big horns.
Yes, her horns.
Yeah.
Let's just go back to the Dandelion and sort things out like you've said. Credo, is that for you? Go home.
Yes, let's. Oh wow, you actually spoke for once, Anamona.
She's participating.
What are the Hydro Knights up to?
I'm trying to knock you over, but I'm only knocking over the small guy. There we go. He's knocked over.
Oh god, that's even more fitting because we gave him the skin that turns him blue.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yep, we sure did.
Got him that. Get him that Fire Emblem look. Oh no, another gotcha game that's gonna take everybody's money.
You mean like they're doing with the Tellier?
Oh, don't get me started about that shit.
All I'm going to say is that people have actually looked into it, and yes, the Japanese fan base is just as pissed as the Western fan base.
Like, every time there's a fucking gotcha game that comes out, there's always the risk that's gonna be the only game ever.
You mean like has been the case with Fate Grand Order?
Or the Tales of series.
Yeah. Well, no, Arise came out like a year or two ago, even though I didn't really care for that one.
Is this all for Glia?
Also, why are we running? We can just fast travel back to the Dandelion.
Procrastination.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Are the Knights really doing the right thing?
We just need to take a walk, drink in the casual Parisian ennui. It's one of our greatest exports, along with culinary racks, wine, and
I think we're due for a world state change. What about you?
You know what? I could see it. I could see like this place being put in like a quasi-Grimwald map and these become random encounters.
Just monsters start cruising, or Lemures start cruising around here without any question.
Yep.
What's inside? Tiger Claw. Wow, cool. Gonna sell it.
I wonder when anyone's ever made a variation of a bear claw and called it a tiger claw.
Maybe?
You would assume someone's done that by now, but I never heard of it.
Lemires detected.
The Blueberry Lemures.
There we go.
I kind of want to see what happens if we get 100. See where it would send us. So we're gonna do this for a little bit.
Yeah, because I assume it's still doing the thing where you have to have enough knocks to progress.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that right fast.
The one with the little red dot in them give 5, I think. So that'll
Yeah,
make
that's
it
what I'm
go
looking
slightly
for.
faster.
Looking for all the red ones.
What's gotten into those nights?
What's gotten into those nights?
Hey, that's a new one at least.
Monstrums. Monstrums.
What's all this commotion?
We're walking past a lot of these generic ones. We might as well just stop being picky and take every one we can find.
Wait, this one... Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Yes, the game lags a little bit.
There we go.
It's because we're loading off an SSD, or SD card instead of SSD.
Which means you're better able to react to stuff than before where there was like a slight delay.
Nah, that doesn't affect delay at all. Not even remotely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like not even remotely related. It's actually just load times and. All right, gonna catch you some bears.
I mean, Doki's right around the corner, man. If you really want them that badly.
Pierce Talisman.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
It's not gonna give us too many of them. No, this is accessory. Stellar. Potion seller.
Potion seller. Going into battle and I require your strongest potions.
Potion seller.
I'm still so fucking happy it turns out that guy went on to be a fucking screenwriter or whatever for some films that are getting put out there.
Good. It's good that like someone who has made a meme isn't turning out to be a fucking alt-right chud.
Yeah, because like it's also the whole thing of like people who do funny YouTube videos having a career outside of that, and the whole YouTube they treat as like a side thing. Like Sunlawn, aka ProZD, he's primarily a voice actor, but people mostly know him through his funny YouTube sketches.
Well, funny YouTube sketches and Game Changer now, because he shows up on that randomly now too. The only funny thing that came out of college humor in the past decade. But it's just mostly because it's just an improv comedy show.
Yeah.
For those who are probably sitting here going, wait, college humor is still around? Yes, it's shambling corpses somehow still being paraded about like a puppet.
After most of the people who were foundational for its humor left and did other things, mostly to follow Adam Conover for his TV show.
What is that,
Because it turns out following the trend of pivoting to video on Facebook was not good for anyone.
Yeah.
Still haven't learned their lesson with the new Twitter policy.
I like the fact that, like, of all people, Mark Zuckerberg has room to talk shit. Like, despite Facebook video being really abysmal, you can safely say that it's still somehow not worse than fucking Twitter video.
I think it's also the intrinsic difference of how Musk and Zuckerberg display their inherent off-kilterness, because Musk was just a pathological liar, whereas Zuckerberg, if he had to get in a fight with Elon Musk, he would get in the zone by creating a target, pinning it to a tree, grabbing an AR-15, and firing rounds into it repeatedly over a course of 18 hours. Shout out to fucking Chris Wolfhart for making that comparison, because holy shit is that striking.
We had one happen outside of where we can go.
It's marked, isn't
yeah,
it?
there's one right here.
Okay.
So we're gonna see this, but it's red, so it's gonna be required for the story anyways.
Yeah.
So we literally just sped up what could have been a whole stream's worth of bullshit.
We only had one other side quest we could find anyway.
Yeah,
Maybe
fuck
two.
that. The quest that it goes on to is just providing background from the revolution that's happening that's going to be explained to us anyways. That the entire M side quest is like, we're going to explain it to you twice. So, today's really snatching up people off the streets. Master and Commander Shadowlord. What exactly does he intend to do with him? Probably, make him count to 100.
But the Knights haven't done anything drastic since they captured the Governor General's
Hey.
office.
Hey, wait a minute. Which one of you says smells like broken wall? Who's been breaking wall without me?
Relax, Dogi.
No. I've been without it for too damn long. It's my addiction.
It's my calling, my passion.
On today's episode of My Strange Addiction, Dogi, who was breaking walls all the time. That show was a fucking mockery to people who genuinely needed help. Like when people stopped submitting themselves for that show, they had to make up a bunch of people to keep it going.
Of course they did. Because you'd see something more reliable from Days of Our Lives or some shit like that.
Yep.
That's what I don't like. Is the calm before storm. Oh, sorry, had something to drink earlier.
Perhaps it has something to do with the recent arrests.
My foot's falling asleep.
I find it difficult to believe that they've come this far just to hang up their hats now.
Maybe they're waiting for something.
Anybody else a little bit weirded out by the fact that Jules is not in his Monstrum form right now?
He usually relaxes in the wheelchair when he's in the Dandelion.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? I was like, wait, man, for a dude who just really doesn't want to be in a wheelchair, he sure is in a wheelchair right now.
I'm guessing it's like he's only got so long before he tires himself out maintaining it, so he's just like, I'll take a load off.
You know, that's probably fair. Also doing a quick stretch. Thank you, a lot of cat. I don't have the luxury of standing up in this position right now, which is why we need a longer AC tube.
Smashing your knees is technically a form of exercise, right?
No. We're going to be wrapping after this cutscene, so...
Alright.
Doki's like, I was being metaphorical when I said I eat walls for breakfast. Becky, I know exactly which one you're referring to, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be upset or losing my goddamn mind. It's one of the only Djibouti Dubs videos that hasn't aged like fucking dog shit.
Well, I guess it is exercise if the exercise is drawing out SCP-106.
Oh my god. You know...
Why, don't look at me. I haven't shown up to work in a while, so I'm out of the loop as you are. In fact, I'm not even sure why they're sending me the paychecks. Like, the money pops into my account like I'm still on the payroll for some reason.
I assume I'm still on their tenure because I've been serving so many years they can't fire me because I have seniority.
Like, it's really weird. They're having trouble paying that Milton guy, but, like, they're more than happy to pay me? Like, am I getting this dude's paychecks or something? Like, the dude's just going on about a staple.
For those who are not aware, I'm making an Office Space joke.
He's just really, like, concerned, you know? They just, like, moved him down to the basement and stuff, and...
They didn't even let him take most of his supplies. They took his stapler, they took his tape.
That's the best part of that entire fucking movie, is the fact that he just says, I'm gonna fucking burn this place to the ground. Go watch Office Space. It kind of aged like a little bit like shit, but not in a way that feels like it wouldn't still be watchable today.
It's like, by the standards of like early aughts comedy films, it's aged a lot more gracefully than some of its contemporaries, which were a lot of haha sex humor.
I mean, considering who did it, it's probably the least aged thing that Mike Judge has ever made.
That and King of the Hill.
Okay, no. King of the Hill is like, that can't age. That can only age forward. I wasn't the one who said King of the Hill? Oh, regardless.
Well, you would also be the one to say that because Texan solidarity.
Eh.
Oh, that's a good fucking way to say it. It aged like milk, but in a way that turned it into yogurt.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I will forever love the fact that I just randomly have conversations with Piffle about like how just King of the Hill nowadays would still hold pretty well if they just like revived it for some reason. But I'm pretty sure Mike Judge has already been on record saying that like he's done all he's wanted with that show.
Yeah. Oh god, that reminds me of a really good analogy from when Vinny was playing Bloodstained and he was talking about how crusty it is, and someone in chat retorted, yeah, but pizza has crust and we fucking love it.
Oh, that's so good. As you're all aware, he is a venerable and deeply trusted ambassador between Glia and Rome. Despite that, it wouldn't be unexpected in the least if he fostered a deep hatred for the Romans.
Really? How can you tell?
Master Shadowlord always seemed like a guy with the proclivity for the moderate. Man, I cannot speak today.
When Glia was invaded by the Empire, he was on the front lines defending Balduc. A massive battle erupted on the outskirts of Balduc. The 4th Battalion, commanded by General
Borden.
Thank you.
Borden
It
of the
looked like
Royal...
it said Bourdain, so I had to autofill a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
that's why I halted. Is it Bourdain? Bordeaux?
No, because I didn't see an eye there.
Yeah.
of the Borden royal family suffered defeat. The general retreated from the battlefield into the safety of Balduc's walls. The Roman army, with a victory in sight, pursued him without mercy. I believe this was the battle which resulted in your parents passing Ufa. In mere moments, Balduc was besieged by a Roman general known as Roaring...
Are you actually fucking
serious? We're bringing back Salsida shit in this way?
Yo, I kind of want to see Leo in battle now.
I kind of want to see Leo as a fucking party member, like I said in Salsida streams.
He just, like, turns out to be the best bumbling idiot with, like, the highest hits.
He turns out to be one of those situations like Gilgamesh where you point him in the right direction and shit just falls.
So we got Leo now. Where's,
God, don't say that. Now I want to fucking play the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster at some point.
Oh!
Because it's so good! They actually went the extra mile to do the fucking proper spell particle effects correctly instead of just recycling them like they did for the previous Pixel remasters.
Nice. The battle soon became a siege war.
Tell us something we don't know. Yeah, I remember the city being in chaos when I was growing up.
You see, it was that moment that ignited the chain of events leading to our crisis today.
Gonna break out a drink here. Don't mind me.
The 4th Battalion was outmatched, and
You figured there'd be voice acting for this.
was outmatched and desperate for provisions. For its provisions were depleted. Blah 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 blah. At the same time, the city was being overrun by riots and pillaging from within.
People were ranting about mice puppeting people and making them cook delicious meals, and suddenly that led to mass hysteria.
In fact, we got one chef out of there that was never allowed to become a chef to begin with. Shadowlord was stationed with a company that chose to obey orders and stand their ground. Knowing they wouldn't last, Shadowlord executed a plan that would turn the tide of the battle. He took a small number of troops and snuck past the siege under the cover of night. Under the guise of reinforcements using flambeaux, they ambushed the Roman army. In response, the 4th Battalion agreed to advance and launch a pincer movement. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's not a bad strategy.
Indeed. They even managed to obtain approval from the stubborn General Borden. The maneuver was sent into motion, and the stationary troops engaged their rear guard. The disarrayed Romans struggled to respond. Then they waited for the 4th Battalion. But the Balduc gates never opened, and the 4th Battalion never emerged. So they just left them.
To die?
Correct. Supposedly the general changed his mind before the maneuver was to begin. He was to say the Romans regained their composure and retaliated. They made quick work of Shadowlord and his company. See, look, he's got a really tall sword. No clue why. What is that? Look at it. So huge. It's not quite a slab of iron, but we're getting there.
That's terrible.
I know. Like, imagine if that sword was shorter.
It was kind of like it looks like a laundry pole almost. Look at it.
You just drive that shit through a horse and the person at the same time.
Yeah, no. Wet their clothes with their blood and then dry it in the sun after.
Make it nice and red. Maybe a little bit brown. Because blood dries brown. Not the other thing.
Oh, yeah, the other thing that everyone made jokes about for 10 years, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, you pooped yourself. No, it's just dry brush, you asshole. Anyways, Baldock's stationary troops were comprised of young, talented men. In all but an instant, all of Shadowlord's trusted comrades were annihilated.
All that happened right outside the city walls.
Were you not paying attention?
Look, I was only bothered with the stuff that pertained to me specifically. I never realized how it went that much further beyond.
How did you put up with this girl? Look, you gotta be patient, man.
I lost my family. Of course I would be more obsessed with that.
Credo! Go sit on the couch. Fuck. Parks is just like even more dickish Credo. It's the truth the Glean royal family kept from the outside world to this day.
That or Parks is like the specific kind of character where he's mostly like a nice old guy, but every so often he lets slip that he's probably killed people with his bare hands.
Probably.
They announced their unconditional surrender right after that, didn't they? Hey, hold up, is anybody else getting this weird feeling that this was literally the Nobunaga-Oda War?
What's a Nobunga?
Bunga.
Is he a relative of Cowabunga? Because everyone keeps talking about him, and I don't know why.
Fun fact, this battle that he's describing is literally the fall of Nobunaga-Oda.
Oh yeah, because it was basically the same thing, except he was trapped in a temple.
Correct.
And he willingly committed suicide rather than be taken captive as a prisoner of war.
And there hasn't been any mention about what happened to the leader up beyond Shadowlord. So he was just captured, or he was either captured or just fucked off.
Yeah.
So they're literally just making a Japanese history allegory out of
Glia.
the city, Glia.
That's right, but that wasn't the end of Shadowlord's efforts. After the surrender, Shadowlord proposed that families of his fallen comrades be indemnified. The royal family promptly refused. Shortly after, Shadowlord was baptized and founded the Hieroglyph Knights in Clear. I have taken over the role of Parks.
Explains his Glia has. Credo, that was a very particular choice of words. Thank you, Sophia.
Yeah, Creo's just sitting there going, it isn't the worst decision I've heard someone made after getting baptized.
ARF.
Last I heard, someone went so far off the deep end they decided to make a racist Sky City.
Which one? Thank you, Sophia. Also, what's up?
Hey. I feel terrible for him. But it's not enough reason to roll over and just let him get his revenge. I agree. Nothing good can come out of this.
There we go.
Here. So, what's it gonna be, Adel? We're gonna punch a wall? We're gonna climb a tower? We're gonna beat up some dragons? Or are you just gonna go hang out with this really cute girl? Again. Dog dogs! Dog dogs!
I'm a little concerned that the text-to-speech recognizes Pog as a word.
Right. Oh.
Let it all rain on me. Oh.
Everybody getting that shit in.
Let's put a stop to Shadowlord's plans.
Just a little time in the jar.
I don't know about that, but something's gotta be done about him. But before we can worry about Shadowlord, we have to save Felix and Carla.
I'm curious to know what Dad's been up to. Oh, time to pet the fox. Gotta pet Naya.
I ain't leaving this time without his head on a pike.
What, are you gonna parade it around the streets? Probably, yeah. It'll be really funny.
I just kind of want to bounce it around like a little shadow puppet and be like,
Yeah, I'll do his whole, oh no, you were 30 minutes late to work, Credo, and you smell of booze. That's only 20 points. Hate that shit.
Oh no.
What?
That was way too on point for what he would probably actually do.
I'm sick of your bullshit. Oh, you're gone to work and drunk again. Minus 20 points. Go fuck yourself, Shadowlord. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh god. Credo just like a joke, just like dismissively smelling the decapitated head, and he's like, yeah, that's what I expected.
Get that pet in.
There's that fucking dry white wine and Pottery Barn smell. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. It's great, you're all pumped up and all. But the restricted section's on high alert now.
Holy shit, not doing voices for 2 weeks is killing my throat when I have to actually do them.
My throat's always prepared, feels like. Your guess may not be all it takes to get through unscathed.
Oh, right. Sorry. It was only a matter of time before something was done about all those break-ins. Oh, if only there were a way to get inside without being noticed at all.
The restricted sector. Wasn't there an old aqueduct there?
Was there? I kind of didn't notice past the angry dinosaur that was kicking our shit around.
Check out that big brain on the. Check out the big brain on the kid. You might as well be using that as the wheelchair.
Everyone's like, Credo, please shut the fuck up.
I think I remember it too.
Meanwhile, Credo's just like, what? The brain has very powerful electrical signals. You never know what it could do. And everyone's just like, fucking what?
Sometimes I just sit there when I'm in like the same room with him and just tell him to get out of my mind, and he just kind of seems to enjoy it. Get out of my mind, Jules. Get out of my mind. You told me that was ingenuine. I just sit there and go, wee, and he just kind of breaks into this. I thought I had psychic powers for a bit.
I mean, you do. Turn Jules into Charles Xavier.
Meanwhile, Adol's just sitting there thinking, man, I miss my mom's coffee. I love my mom's coffee.
I wonder what Donna is up to.
I like how we've slowly turned Adol into like a weird fusion of Luffy and Nico Robin.
Right.
Judging by the direction, it's probably drawn water from Seal Canyon.
Seal Canyon.
It's just northeast of the city, right about here.
Just, his hand comes in and it's like the little Final Fantasy VII block hand, and a finger just sprouts out of it with a very disgusting wet sprouting sound.
I thought you were going to say like the old school Final Fantasy glove cursor.
It's right.
I hope they didn't take that out from Final Fantasy 16.
I don't know, but apparently it didn't sell as well as it was expected to, but
weirdly,
everybody's blaming Square Enix and not Yoshida for it.
Yeah, and not the fact that the PS5 only has so much of an attach rate it can support when it still when it was scalped for like the first 2 years.
Yeah. It's still being scalped, what do you mean?
I mean, it is, but not as bad as it used to be. There's apparently some stores that have them in decent stock.
Yep.
And that's our new front door.
It appears as though there is a barrier preventing access to that passage.
Oh, we already got that one.
Because I guess that's another barrier we're going to have to dispel first.
We're ready to go whenever you are, Adol.
It's so hot in here.
Then there's the exclusivity problem. There's going to be the PC exclusivity problem.
Oh yeah, you know there's gonna be like a fucking. It's either gonna be Epic Game Store or Microsoft Store, and then it's gonna come with new content to try to get people wanting to adopt that platform.
I wouldn't be surprised if at this point Square just drops the Epic Game Store like a fucking rock.
Yeah, because every game they sold in an Epic Game Store is sold like shit.
And then and then when it gets announced that those games are being ported to Steam, even if it's just like a singular announcement, they tend to sell a lot better.
Yep. It's because Epic Games refuses to market the fucking games. They just put it on the studios, and 90% of the time the studios are like, platform's enough of a market. Be careful out there, Doki. Yes, me. There's hieroglyph lights at every corner of the city.
Don't worry, I've got their letter. Now new quests are available, that's weird.
But we already did them?
Did we?
We did one of them.
Let's see if it really did update.
I do that every single fucking time.
Oh, there are new quests.
Oh, there's a medium deadline one.
Oh, I guess he's taking over the fucking Wanted Monsters quest.
I guess so. Alright, well.
There's another prison infiltration quest, which makes me wonder if that's going to be other add-all flashover. So we're probably going to hold off on that one.
Yeah, we're going to do that next stream.
Yeah, I'm good to call it here. I need to go take a walk and get something to put in me.
Alrighty, and with that, we're going to wrap it here.
Sorry for the scuff stream, but we're getting back into the swing of things after a hectic couple of weeks. It is good to be back, though.
Anyways, gonna hit the button. Bot track is unmuted. Alrighty, and time to unfuck my intro. There we go. Alright, so we are going to do I'm gonna do the shout outs real quick. Alrighty, so, Puma Camp, thank you for the Twitch Prime early on the stream, and Sophia Marie, thank you for the 100 bits, and I believe that's it this time. So, yeah, stream should resume mostly according to schedule. We'll probably be returning for a couple of Dredge wrap-ups, and we'll be moving to another game afterwards. I'll either have it figured out by then, or we'll find some fuck around stuff to do in Dredge and see if we can get, like, I don't know, something going on there. But, yeah. I believe that's it. We are going to try to have our situation a little bit more in a better spot by time next stream, if not in the coming weeks. This is going to be including and not limited to some quality of life updates on the back end. That's going to be mostly for me getting things set a little bit better for myself. And, but we're about to find out streams after the... they're definitely going to happen. There's going to be some find out streams for sure. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. I will try to stream on Sunday, and if we don't find a whole lot to do when it comes to getting Dredge wrapped up, we'll pivot right over to Hardspace Shipbreaker and finally wrap that game up and just do some more chill out, dismantling some ship therapeutic chat streams with like me grabbing random people from chat and stuff and having them on voice and saying hello and so on. But yeah, anyways, have a good night everybody and stay true to yourselves. So I'm going to let the music play for a little bit. It's still broken. Oh no, it unbroke itself. Well, it partially unbroke itself. It still fucking broke itself. also, when Nivalis comes out, which is going to be next year, we're going to have some streams for that, too. Because Nivalis is fucking cool as fuck. That whipped around on my end so aggressively. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Stay true to yourselves, and see y'all next time. We'll see if we'll stream on Friday. I'm gonna try to have things ready to go, or not Friday, Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. Brain, come on. I'm gonna try to have things set and ready in stone on Sunday, so we can like get things going a little bit better. But yeah, have a good night, everybody, and stay true to yourselves. God damn it, the button broke again.